Like I said, there was some sloppy play in the second, back and forth, wide open, but I thought in the third we played really good, obviously, and had some great goals, and obviously Gauthier's speed was a big factor in one of those goals.
Take me through the challenge and what the momentum gave you.
Well, it was an obvious offside. I mean, the guys inside called it. We seen it on the bench, so it was. We knew it wasn't a good goal.
The way the game played out, third period, I mean, anything in particular that you felt like you guys started doing better that opened things up for you?
Honestly, no. We just talked between periods about not opening up so much. I mean, it was back and forth there. There was a lot of odd men rushes against us, and we had some for us, obviously. So, you know, we just talked about tightening that up a little bit. And, you know, fortunately for us, we got the fourth goal, and that was huge.
How good was it to see the passing today, the way this team?
Yeah, they moved the puck real good. The power play was really key with a couple of the goals they scored. And, obviously, the top guys, when they make those plays and passes, you know, we have good results.
Zac Jones jump starts that third period for you guys. Just what did you see on that play and from him in general?
He joined the rush like we talk about, and you know, he's an offensive guy that can move the puck, and he fell in that slot and he made a great shot. So good for him to get his first goal. Real happy for him.
Is that a genius move by you putting him back?
Did getting Gauthier and Jones, some of the guys that have kind of been coming in and out of the lineup, was how important was it to have those guys?
Yeah, no, it's good for their confidence. I mean, that's what it's all about. Young guys got to play in your roster, and you know, they both played real good tonight. So it's a big part of getting them back in, and they take advantage of it.
Is Gauthier an improved player over what he was in training camp?
I don't think there's much difference, honestly. I mean, Goats is Goats the way he plays his game. He's fast, and you know what? The good thing is he got an opportunity to come back up, and so far he's taken full advantage of it. You know, he uses his speed. He got a goal tonight, and he made a hell of a play on another goal. So, you know, just keep playing like that and be consistent, and that's what we want from him. We like the player, and it's just you know, when training camp ended, things change, and you only allowed to keep so many, and he wanted to try something different. And right now he's back up, and he's playing real well.
Is there anything you can tell us about Vitaly? Is there anything about Kraftstoff you can tell
Not
us?
really. No, I'm just day-to-day upper body. You know.
How good was it to see you guys kind of weathered the storm the first 5 minutes of the game, and it just
First 4 minutes, I thought we were standing there watching them a little bit, and after that, the last 15, 16 minutes of that period, I thought we played real good, real solid hockey.
I know that you don't run the defense, but it looked like you split up the two kids in the third period there.
Yeah, we wanted to get a little more balance out there for sure.
Is that something you might consider moving forward, or was it just for today?
I haven't even thought about it. Me and Murph will talk after, but I'm guessing it's just for today.
Are you?
Oh my God! What's going on?
We got a release tomorrow.
Early story tomorrow. I know you're going to say no, but have you thought about goalie tomorrow?
Yes, I'm not telling you.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
He had a lot of space, and you know, I thought, why not try and jump in the rush here? And he made a great play to me, and I just tried to get it to the net, and luckily it went in.
Are you aware of the fact that you haven't scored a goal yet? Is that something that you think about, or no?
Yeah. Come on. No, obviously it's not that big a deal, but I mean, it's obviously always in the back of my mind. Just once you get the first one out of the way, then the ball starts to roll. But it was great to get that first one tonight.
And to do it in a spot where the team's on a losing streak and you put them on top,
Sure.
I mean, does that make it even more special for you?
Yeah. Oh, 100%. To get the team the win, or to help the team get a win tonight, that was huge. That was means more than the first goal for sure.
The way the game went, it felt like there were some mistakes that were made. It was back and forth for a while, but the third period is where you separated yourself. So what did you make of how the game went?
Yeah, I thought it was a very back and forth game, like you said. I mean, we just kind of given a little bit too much. I felt like it was more run and gun than our style of game, but you know, once we got to the third period and we got those 2 goals, it just felt like we just shut them down and they couldn't get anything.
How much did the momentum change on the disallowed goal?
Honestly, I don't think it changed that much. I think we just, a little sigh of relief, just, ooh, that one didn't go in. So, you know, I think it just helped us going forward.
What was the feeling between periods, just coming out in the third, and what you had to do?
I felt good. I thought the team felt good. I thought we were just in a good spot. You know, this team plays very well at home, and we were tied going into the third period. So we got a great goalie back there, a great team up front. So, I mean, we knew that it was going to come in at some point.
Obviously, 2 points is just 2 points, but the resilience it took to keep coming back and stick with it until the deluge started at the end. What does that say about the group?
We got a great group here. I mean, obviously the motto last year, "No Quit New York," really stands for this group this year too, I think. Just a hard-working group of guys, and we hate to lose.
What does this do for your confidence going forward?
It helps me, for sure. I mean, obviously I've had a little bit of a rough patch, but it is what it is, and whenever I get in, I'm trying to make the most of my opportunity, and that's what I feel like I did today.
How do you deal with the times when you're scratched? Like, do you have conversations with the coaches, or do you take it as a learning experience? Like, what has it been like for you, I guess?
Yeah, no, it's been great. I didn't like my game recently, and I thought I deserved to get scratched. I didn't think I played very well, so it is what it is, and I took it as a great learning experience. I mean, it's the NHL, it's business. It's not fun anymore. I mean, it is fun, obviously, but it's not a game anymore. It's a business, so I understand that sometimes hard decisions have to be made, and it is what it is.
How big is this now with a back-to-back to go now to Arizona with 2 points in your belt?
Got to get the 2 tomorrow.
I mean, it was a nice feed from Sammy in the air and had a lot of speed on that play, so it was, just got to get the puck in and try to make a play.
When you see the goalie coming out, just take me through what you're thinking.
Pretty sure I had him. I was like pretty much full speed. I was like, it might be a tough timing for him, so it was. I had pretty good odds that it was going to go in.
How rewarding is it for you to get in the lineup and obviously to produce and get this win today?
Well, it is really nice. I started down in the AHL. Got called up, and it's nice to produce and feel like part of the team and everything, getting back in the lineup and everything. So, I mean, it's a nice night for sure.
What was your mindset when you started the season down in Hartford?
Not really a quitter, Like I know I can play in the NHL, so I was just going to be I took it more of a mentality of like getting more reps, getting more ice time and working on my game. I didn't really pout or anything. I wanted to get back up here as soon as possible. It happened really quick, but it was obviously nice tonight.
You were very active out there today. Did you feel like good things were going to happen the way you were playing?
Yeah, absolutely. I try to work on my game a lot. The whole summer I worked really hard to get to that point here, and you just got to keep it going every night.
How disappointing was it whenever you had that conversation that said you weren't going to be here?
I mean, it's obviously it's never a pleasant thing to be sent down, but you have 2 choices. You can either pout and not work, or you can work hard and try to get back up, and that's what happened.
Yeah, started to see him go in, and that's our power play was good tonight. I think we've been good. We were getting a little bit tight and gripping our sticks a little too tight just from a couple games not scoring, but we've been getting chances. And tonight we were able to capitalize on a couple, and then 5-on-5 we were good and capitalized on our chances. We just got to tighten up a little bit defensively.
You talk about the way you moved the puck around as a team tonight.
Yeah, there was some fun passing plays on a couple of those goals, so it's fun to be a part of.
And just for your goal, can you take me through both your goals?
First one on the power play was just a great seam pass from Mika. Brad wasn't out there, so I just tried to find some open ice on the other side. Second one, same thing from Mika again. It was another great one-touch pass off the rush, and I just had to put it into the empty net.
It's 3-3. Obviously, they get a goal. It gets turned around. How much did that change the momentum in the third period?
Yeah, you kind of look at that as an opportunity, and that was like our break, kind of, and that would have put them up. So you take that and then try to turn that into momentum for you.
Zac Jones, Julien Gauthier jumpstart that third period for you guys. Just what is it like to get that kind of contributions from those guys?
Yeah, good players, obviously, and like we talked about, capitalizing on opportunities, and Goat made a phenomenal individual effort on his goal. So it's a great play by him, and then Jonesy finding that soft area. We always talk about our D stepping up into the rush. He found a little open area, and he got us first, and we're all happy for him for that.
Is it relief, or I don't know what you would say it was, but just to come into this building against this team and get the 2 points separately?
Yeah, it's obviously it was big. We were in a little bit of a slide there, and anytime you go into a little bit of a rut, it hurts your confidence a little bit. And to come in here and get a win and see our team score 6, it definitely boosts your confidence.